Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I'm going to do the first challenge mission in Trails in Time 2nd chapter, which is called Bizarro Dragon Sorceress. And this fight is definitely worth doing because it gives 20 challenge points, 200,000 gold, and 30 Trinity crystals. However, this fight did take me 2 attempts to figure out everything about how it works out. So this video should definitely help you in your clears. Okay, now I'm going to talk about this fight as I play through it, rather than just talking about it right now. So I think that just makes more sense. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is figure out my party, first of all. Because remember, Vargas, right, transforms into a character in your party. So for example, if I have Leon, then I'm just thinking. Liana is basically a must bring, in my opinion. However, maybe I can bring Cherie. Just thinking. Well, let's leave it as Ledin and go from there for now. In the north, though, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change Bernhardt soldiers from Dark Guards to Lava Agents. So I'm going to have Bozel, Liana as a damage dealer, which could actually be replaced with a healer. Depending on how fast you want to clear it, that's really it. Liana would do a lot of damage, which would allow me to potentially finish off Vargas faster. But rather than Liana, I could just as easily bring, let's say, Elwyn as another melee damage dealer. And Elwyn, I think, might actually be the better choice. So I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to give Elwyn Phalanx soldiers as well. So I guess the only thing I should do is give Elwyn a faction buff. Because that way, Ledin can now bring Burning Sun rather than a faction buff. So it just works out better, I think. Okay, so this is all the setup changes I wanted to make. Let's begin the fight. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is first send Bozel into the water here and have him faction buff. Next, let's have Leon chivalry up and assault Vargas, spawning 2 cuttlefishes. Okay. Let's move Bernhardt down and have him faction buff. Oops, that was a mistake. I should have had Leon attack first. Ugh, that's okay. Because Leon currently now ends up being unbuffed with his attack. But, oh well. It is what it is. Let's attack anyways. And I can either retreat Leon or place him right here, right? You know what? Let's just place him here. And finally, send Elwyn forward to faction buff after Bernhardt activates Divine Guard. Sorry, after Ledin activates Divine Guard. Ah, just saying the wrong thing over and over again. That's fine. So there we are. Bozel gets tentacled. And probably Liana as well. Yep. So Let's have Bozel. Just doesn't really matter. Dark Reaper down the cuttlefish. Next, I want Ledin to take care of these guys, preferably. But it might not happen. So why don't I just put Ledin right here for now to protect Liana from getting pulled, and have Liana, I guess, heal herself. Next is to have everyone, I guess, hammer Vargas. So here we go. Let's use Elwin's roar attack to remove some of those buffs. And have everyone else swarm in. Ooh. Ledin does protect Liana from the trap attacks of the vampire bats. There we go. So, basically, Vargas does several things, right? It seems to rotate between certain skills, right? First turn is cuttlefish, and then the whirlpools. Then it's these vampire bats. In addition, if you've actually killed off all the cuttlefish and vampire bats, Vargas actually, Bone Dinos end up spawning. So that the Bone Dinos, in fact, is why I've placed Lava Titans on Bernhard and Phalanx on the Elwin. So let's continue. Let's have Leon assault attack Vargas. Next, I'm going to leave Bozel where he is, up in the water here, for now, but let's actually prayer up my characters to heal them. But before I do so, I think I'm going to have Ledin use Burning Sun to attack one of the vampire bats. And now I'm going to have Liana prayer. Oh. Probably after Elwin attacks. Good enough. Oh, Liana. Ah, because of the rewind, Liana got tentacled again. Gotcha. That's fine. I don't particularly mind as long as they don't die. And now it's fire. Let's see how much damage the fire does. So let's have Elwin attack. Not much. Well, some. Yeah, chivalry and attack. It's not that much damage so that I can actually send my characters in to attack anyways. If it was a lot more, I wouldn't dare. Let's have Liana heal herself. And Ledin will just reactivate the Vanguard. And the only question is, I'm going to move Bernhard out because he was already injured. So let's see. Ledin kills off a cuttlefish, and he'll kill off both of these vampire bats, which will spawn, I guess, the Bone Dinos. Or not. I'm now no longer sure how the Bone Dinos are created. All I know is that they were spawned. Is it if I attack Ferrokia this turn? Let's see. Alright. So I attack Ferrokia. And she turns into... Yes. She turns into a dragon and the Bone Dinos are spawned. So... Well, Ledin is going to guard against these two Bone Dinos here anyways, so let's have him stand here. And Liana will just end their turn to Sage's hat Ledin. And I'm just going to have characters activate their faction buffs rather than attacking. Ledin kills off Bone Dino number 1, kills off Bone Dino number 2, and the two Northern Bone Dinos will have to be handled by whomever, really. Alright. Let's place Bozel into the water and start attacking the Ferrokia Dragon. Oh man! I should have waited on Bozel. Oh, that's fine. Let's just keep attacking the Fire Dragon then. Does it buff itself? It doesn't. So, yeah, let's just keep attacking the Fire Dragon, the floor and so on. Let's place Liana down here to again Leon. And attack. And Ledin, once again, will protect Liana. And Bozel is going to get pulled left and right by the cuttlefish. More enemies spawned. I think Bozel is in serious trouble right now. We'll do our best to keep him alive. So cuttlefish. Yeah. I think Bozel's in trouble. I don't think I can protect him. Although I'll give it a shot. I'm going to pray her up for sure. The question is what to do with Leon. I think I'm going to try to protect Bozel by using Leon to Chivalry and attack the Bone Dino. Wow, the whirlpool did a lot of damage to me there.
ごめん。
よし。
はい。
よし。
Place Ledin here and Divine Guard.
勝負をつける時が来たな。
And Liana is going to just pray her up before my characters attack.
人、思考、そして。
There we are.
全力でいけ。
Now, everyone attacks. Bozel dies. RIP Bozel! But nonetheless, I think the fight is reasonably close to over. So it's not the end of the world.
準備完了です。行くぜ。
Let's move Ledin back.
準備完了です。準備完了です。準備完了です。
And Leon is going to attack and retreat. Elwyn. Fair Bernhard will also attack Fairpia. Although neither one is doing all that much damage.
はい。人、思考、そして。
Nearly over now. I think Leon can finish this. Let's see. This attack, down goes the dragon. So this is really a lot like a dragon fight, in fact, where you get 6 characters, although there's the spawning enemies. But yeah. While I use this strategy, there's so many options, right? For example, rather than bringing both Bernhard and Elwyn, who are barely doing damage, you could probably bring Tieris to buff up your Leon so that your Leon hits harder. I maybe should have gone for Liana too, because Dark Reaper would go through the magic defense of the dragons and so on, which I think would hit harder than Elwyn and Bernhard too. So lots of options though, you know. While I did bring Elwyn, you know, ultimately it's kind of up to you who you want to bring. This fight honestly isn't too hard as long as you're aware of the enemies that spawn and can counter them appropriately, such as with Ledin, the way I did, right? Bozel counters the cuttlefish who have extremely high defense, and then Ledin counters the bats as well as the Bone Dinos. So because the bats have very high magic defense but very low defense, while the Bone Dinos are just countered by phallic soldiers in general. So there's a lot of ways to deal with this dragon ultimately, you know. You could even bring damage dealers like Zerida, whoever you have leveled up, Luna, and so on. As long as you have characters that can hammer down Fairkia and her dragon form quite a bit, it's not too hard of a fight. Alright, so I hope you found this video useful, and on that note, Nitro out.